Okay. That's okay now, we're fine.
Really? We're fine?
It's just a movie.
I know.
But it was based on a true story.
I know.
12 Years a Slave. Okay, so 12 Years a Slave is a movie based on a true story of Solomon Northup in the mid-1840s when he made his living as a musician until one day he came to a supposed proposition by two white guys to give him a job opportunity for Washington, D.C. However, unbeknownst to him, he gets drugged and sold into slavery, and basically the movie is an account of his 12 years as an experience of a slave. And I'm telling you guys, this is one of the most brutal and graphic, brutal, powerful deceptions of slavery that's ever been put to film. With me in my review, of course, is Lucas LC Muscles.
Wow. This movie was extremely violent, extremely dangerous. Just like one of those movies that makes you think, why did people do this at that time? Like, if I was during that time and I was like that, I should have beat the shit out of the slave owner.
Well, people back then were sick little bastards.
They were sick fucks, man.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah, they were. I mean,
she would tell Ejiofor as Solomon does an excellent, fantastic job at acting in this movie. I couldn't pronounce the actor's name, so that's why I looked it up.
It's a hard name to pronounce.
So Mason Fassbender,
Michael
Brad
Fassbender,
Pitt, Benedict Cumberbatch, Paul Giamatti, all have
Paul Dano.
A lot of good roles in this movie. Yeah. Especially backed by Brad Pitt. He was probably one of the big stars of the show other than Chiwetel.
I think he was just there just to be a good guy. But
Benedict Cumberbatch though was great.
Oh yeah, he was great. Con!
I did. I almost did.
You did. I heard you do that during the showing.
I said, hey look, it's Con.
I heard you go like, Con! I heard you do that. He's a badass, yes.
He's a badass.
Even
if people don't think so.
No.
There were some really graphic scenes in this movie, especially the first torture scene where they got that one lever, you just go boom, boom.
Yeah. What I love about the torture scenes is that it's all done in one shot. There are some directors out there that, like, when it comes to like some type of scene, they like to do multiple cuts. What Steve McQueen does is that he does everything in one shot. He does not let up. He does not flinch. He's all in your face with it.
And also to make sure this is not Steve McQueen, the actor. This is not
This is a different Steve.
This is a different Steve McQueen. Just to let you guys know.
I've seen his film Shame, which is another excellent film. If you guys haven't seen that, another Michael Fassbender movie that he directed, which was fantastic. This is by far his best film, without a doubt.
The score, the visuals, the cinematography, absolutely excellent.
Yeah, the cinematography is absolutely. I
didn't know it was done by Hans Zimmer though.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer did the score to it. Yeah. There's a particular scene where a slave is about to be whipped. It's this entire scene done all in one shot, on one take. It's one of the most brutal torture scenes. I mean, if you thought Zero Dark 30 was brutal with their waterboarding,
this is way.
Oh God, no! Zero Dark 30 has nothing on 12 Years a Slave. Nothing. I mean, from start to finish, it's basically just, it's so brutal yet so powerful. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, it's a tough movie to watch. It's very tough. I'm not the only one in the theater who was tearing up at a lot of scenes.
Yeah, and also people were leaving because like some of them. Like,
the guys next to us, Lucas. Yeah. They left.
I saw a couple other people walk out. I've never seen so many people walk out during a movie like this.
They were probably just stunned of how visual and how...
Yeah, I mean, Shane Cody, like, they walked up but they came back and they were contemplating and not coming back in because it was so brutal to watch.
Yeah, it was.
There's a certain scene in the movie, there's a certain shot that happens where something happens to Solomon. Yeah, you know it's what I'm talking about.
Patsy. And also the one where Patsy the
yeah. Even though there's a couple of shots, there's one shot where just, like, everyone's starting to come out and play, and you see this image, and I was just like, someone help him, for God's sake!
I know. Michael Fassbender as holy shit, he's a friggin'...
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, if he does not get a nomination,
the Academy is fucked.
Or Chidor F, whoever the guy's name is. Their performances were absolutely fantastic. Brad Pitt, he's like, oh, it's Brad Pitt in there. You can see what he's gonna do in the movie.
Also, one of my favorite scenes in the movie is when Chiwetel gets revenge on the other slave. That was the best.
There's a lot of scenes that are tough to watch, but really, there's a lot of scenes that are also very uplifting. You'll definitely be depressed during some points.
I cried a couple times during this movie.
Same here. You'll definitely get like a moment.
I felt angry because of what those people did, man.
If
I was there, I would beat the shit.
I mean, it's definitely during one of the most darkest chapters in American history, and I'm telling anyone, okay, even if you're a film buff or not, I believe this is a movie that everybody needs to see. Even if it's not your subject matter, it's one of the most important times in the history of America. For a history teacher, take your students to see this movie. I loved it. It was a fantastic film. The performances are just outstanding all around.
They are outstanding.
Steve McQueen was a fantastic
He better get a nomination.
He's very in your face, but he doesn't do it to the point where he's like beating you over the head with it. He doesn't doesn't do that, but he does it just enough so he can get the message. The cinematography, absolutely outstanding. The score by Hans Zimmer is absolutely phenomenal. It's tough to watch, but once you get to that ending, the ending is so uplifting. But the thing is that my only thing I could take away from this is that it's not a film I can watch again. There are so many things in this movie that are so dark and so depressing and so brutal.
It is.
I mean, even though that
you can watch it, but not throughout.
No. I don't know if I can go through them again just to get to a very uplifting, because here's the thing, I can watch Fruitvale Station again. It's just so brutal and so dark that it's just, it's what, shut your fucking mouth.
Seriously, Alex. Alright, I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 5 because this movie is just absolutely excellent. Even though it would be hard to watch this movie again. It's just one of those films that's just visually, artistically, and cinematographically excellent movie. It's just blows me away. It tells a true story. The last detail is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
This is what you could call, on Rotten Tomatoes saying, a perfect 100% movie. This is what you could call it.
I cannot go 5 out of 5 on this, simply because, here's the thing with me, in order to be a 5 out of 5, a movie has to be replayable. There are just so many things that are so disturbing to watch in this film that I don't think I can bring myself to watch this movie all the way again. I definitely love this film, it's fantastic. I'm giving it a 4.5. It's still a high rating.
Really, you can't go 4 3/4 star?
No, I don't do that. It's a fantastic film. Definitely take people to see this movie. I just rather would not watch it again, but I am glad I saw it. I'm just not going to see it again. So that was our review of 12 Years a Slave. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And by the way, the first poll in the top 10 best and worst is done. Shane is going first, and the second poll is up. And right now, Joe is in the lead to go second. I will put the link in the description. And until the next review, we will see you guys next time.
See you later and stay awesome.
Seriously, do it. Do it. Do it.